that aids and supports liver function and cleanses your liver from impurities in your diet and environment, so you can have better energy and better quality of life. Help your liver daily with Liver Right Liberate, available at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and Walmart.
We're back at Lambeau Field, Packer fans.
The following is exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers.
Dangerous conditions along the coast. More details tonight at 11.
Experience this week. Spartanburg. Big plays were made last Sunday in Indianapolis with rookie running back Chuba Hubbard breaking free and veteran pass rusher Marquise Haynes creating a takeaway. Tonight, Panthers fans get their first look at new quarterback Sam Darnold, who's hoping for a fresh start in the Queen City. The Panthers and Ravens are next on Saturday night.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
Summer night here in Charlotte. Let's come inside Bank of America Stadium.
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary here watching the Panthers play the Ravens. Ravens have been predicted to win this game. However, it is just a preseason game.
In just a moment. Our analyst is one of the greatest Panthers of all time.
I'm glad to hear that some of our starters will be starting. Specifically, Arnold. I want to see him play. Definitely want to see him play in a regular season type situational game time situation. So I'm going to get to see that now. It will be difficult to assess how good I think he is if the offensive line is not blocking well. But if the offensive line blocks well, then we'll get to see, him do basic things like hand the ball off. But of course, everybody wants to see him get that ball down the field, have a little more accuracy than it's not gonna be able to have too much more accuracy or much more accuracy than what we had last year. I think what people got down on Teddy Bridgewater for was Teddy Bridgewater would check that ball down really quick, and I don't have a big problem with that, but I do understand we got to get the ball down the field a little bit more if we want to have bigger plays. Not sure if that was Teddy Bridgewater's fault last year. you know. But if even if we don't get the ball down the field much more, much more than we did last year, I still want to see accuracy. You know, Cam Newton, love Cam Newton to death, always will. You know, probably one of the, if not the best Panther quarterback that we've ever had. One of the greatest, but at the end of Cam's career with the Carolina Panthers, he was not very accurate. All right, I'm glad to see saw him play the other day with the Patriots, and he seemed to be a lot more accurate. He seemed to be standing in the pocket, taking that step up, throwing that ball, putting the ball on the mark. He did have a few that were a little bit behind, but I think he's worked on his mechanics. I think he's worked on his mechanics a little more, and he's stepping through instead of just using his strength, all arm, and throwing the ball. I'm hoping that Sam Darnold is just a technician to begin with. All right. I don't see Sam Darnold doing a whole lot of running and like some of our last, two athletic quarterbacks in Cam Newton and Bridgewater. But and with that said, he's gonna have to definitely be accurate. All right, he's gonna have to have the basics down. Get back there, get on those toes. Put that ball on the guy, or give him one little lead step. So we don't have to turn backwards to catch passes. So it's going to be interesting to see him. It's going to be interesting to see our running backs. I'm just excited to see what we're going to do. I wonder how long the starting guys are going to stay in there. All right, this game is going to get started here shortly. I think my neighbor went to see this game. I saw him leaving out of the driveway pretty quickly, about almost 2 hours ago. So I think he might have went down there. The stadium is not filled right now. It's a lot of people there. They're spaced out. This probably would have been a great game to get to and get into to watch, but at least I get to watch it here on television this time.
Everything out of training camp that they were hoping for. This is the first traditional training camp for this coaching staff, and many of these young Panthers players, and Matt Rule said, from going out to dinner with the position groups to getting so many reps against two good, talented teams, it was everything that we're hoping for. And as Steve knows well, the fruits of a traditional training camp will pay dividends not just tonight, Taylor, but all throughout the regular season.
KB, I tried to step my game up tonight, but I'm the 3 seed when it comes to the Blazers. There's no question. You and Smitty are the top two. Baltimore won the toss and elected to receive, so they'll get the football first here tonight. So Joey Sly will kick things deep to the Ravens and Gray. Stay away, Gray Clouds. Let's play some football tonight. Hopefully uninterrupted and dry. It's been a nice day, but hot this week. Really hot. Why those practices that KP was talking about were early in the morning last week. Up in Indy, they could do it in the afternoon, not here in the Carolinas. Joey Sly, third-year kicker for the Panthers, kicks it deep, and he's going to do that all season, giving the opposing team a touchback, and they start at the 25-yard line. Here's our Atrium Health starting lineups. Take a look at what Baltimore brings out onto the field for the first time.
All right. I better wake up a little bit. I don't even know why I typed all that, comment boy. Yeah, it is a possibility because I started setting this up like really early this morning, and then I went and played golf. So I started this setting this up. Good little run there by the running back for the Ravens. Start setting this up probably around it was probably like 7:30, and well, not even 7:30. It was about 8:10 when I started working on this, and then the person I went to play golf with came right as I was starting on it, so I just exited out, and so it probably did just have 10 a.m. on it, and I didn't get a chance to actually change the time. So since I had a little bit done, my streaming platform, my streaming service just automatically decided, hey, I guess he's going to start at 10 a.m. So yeah, it's a possibility that happened. All right, let's get this going here. All right, so on third down, the Ravens get the 1 yard they needed. And so now it is 1st and 10 again. Let's go. Let's go, Panthers. Need my lineman to get off that block. James, what's up? Week 0, college football little. We can try. Oh, picked off. Hang on. Don't get it swiped away. What's up, Chuck? Football back, baby. Yeah, James Lil. If they're, let's see, Fresno State 27 versus UConn, Illinois versus Nebraska number 7. You know, James, I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be like 50 Tysons. I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't know a whole lot about those teams yet. I've been spending a lot of my time this summer looking at trying to figure out what my Hornets were going to do, and so I hadn't really studied college football yet. Fresno State number 27 versus UConn. Let's go, Robbie Anderson. Good catch. I got to look at Fresno State. UConn. I think that's definitely gonna be a good game. And I almost said UConn. Again, I'm gonna have to look at that. I got to look at that, man. I want to go with UConn, Illinois, and Nebraska. I just cannot. I cannot see Illinois right now. Again, don't know a whole lot about them right now. Things will come once I start studying it this year. And I'll probably wait as far as college goes when the season starts. That's what I usually do. I still got to go with Nebraska number 7. Oh, get that first down. Hey, comment boy, I wasn't able to listen to the rest of it. I am, though. I definitely will. If the rest of the songs are anything like the last one I listened to, then it's got to be a great album.
First and goal, Carolina.
Probably won't have anything to do tomorrow, so I can get that in. Don't take the sack, Darnold. There you go. Way to be smart. Nothing there. Let it go. You think the
keeping his eyes down the field. And what do we talk about this offensive line? Can they protect Sam Darnold? He looked pretty.
James, you know what? Listen, I hope Jello makes it. I hope LeAngelo makes it. I keep saying G League. So put him on the swarm, right? And if you look at it from let's go Hubbard. If you look at it from a money-making point of view, which I hope that's what Michael Jordan is looking at, and Jello's got some skills. He can shoot the ball. He just needs to, get out there and work a little more. Practice. See, they need to make some plays for him. If they're going to keep him, they need to make some plays for him to do what he does, and that's shoot the ball. But he showed us that he could actually get to the basket. He's not a bad passer either. Let's go handoff. Oh, and Hubbard stopped at the goal line. It's 4th and goal. We might as well go for it. I would put him on the team just for the standpoint that he being on the team with Melo is going to put more people in the stands. Even if it's a chance for him to get pulled up from the G League, I think that'll put people in the stands. All right. There's a lot of guys that got pulled up from the G League to play in an actual game, or at least sit on the bench. Get out there, baby. Good defense by the Ravens. The Ravens always have a stout defense. So I don't know how much Michael Jordan puts his tag on what goes on, man. But it ain't no way I would not at least find a spot for him on the G League. And then at some point, once he improves, he might get down there and light the league up. And then pull him up, even if he's on the bench. Do you know how crazy that place would be to have Melo and Jello on the same team on the floor at the same time? And then if he actually got in, whether it's at the end of the game or whatever, man, that's what I'm looking at. All right, I'm looking at it like that. Plus, the guy can play a little bit. If you got to look at his minutes he got in the last game he played, he just wasn't on. All those shots you thought were going to go in. Every time he shot it, you thought the ball was going to go in. So that's saying something. He just didn't have I was hoping he'd have a great final game, and he didn't. However, he did score 6 points. He answered the question. People were saying he was too slow. He was too big, so he's too slow to play defense. That he didn't hustle, and he proved all of that was wrong. He proved that all of that was wrong, and he did it every game. He even did something. They're smart kids. He even did some things that a lot of other kids that I don't know if people saw that didn't do. Whenever there was the ball was out of bounds or whatever, or we got a rebound, Jello would just sprint to the other end of the court. Even if the other team got the ball, he sprint. If the ball went out of bounds and he was watching it and he saw it was going to be the other team's ball, he would sprint to the other end. Or he, a little quick jog to the other end. I mean, the little things like that to me are good if you're trying to make a team. So, do I think he's going to make it? Long story short, man, I hope so. Man, I hope so. I like the underdog.
It's a great opportunity for us Carolina Panthers fans to really know how strong are we up front.
Yeah, DJ start, man, but I just saw he was on the he was injured, so it was like it was questionable whether he was going to play tonight. All right, here we go. Defense once again. All right, we're a little stout on defense right there. Number 50 for us. Stanford makes the tackle. 9 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock. You guys, those who are watching, commentator is saying that might be it for Sam Darnold tonight. Hey, man, put him out there one more time. Ooh, thought I was going to be picked off. Yeah, that says if you want to find some more of the music, just tell me. All right, I got you, Comic Boy. I'm going to listen. Let me listen to this. That code, that code is my Cash App. That's what that little sign is there. That's my Cash App, just in case somebody wants to donate to the stream. I got plans to try to make this thing a little bit better. Oh, at the goal line, good tackle, baby. Way to stay home, 53. Huntley. Woo. Way to stay home. That was good defense. Cody, I don't know where they're streaming the game. I got it on CBS. I got a Direct TV. Oh, don't stop. I know if you actually I think if you actually find them streaming the game. Now, if you got Direct TV, I don't know exactly where they're streaming it, but I think there's a way that you can put in certain codes if you know yours or whatever, and actually get it streamed on the computer. If I'm not mistaken, like your password or something like that. I wish I could show it, guys, but y'all know the deal. That's against YouTube standards. They will shut your whole page down.
We just moved back to my hometown, and I was so excited to find all my.
All right, Comic Boy.
Excited is putting it mildly. Yeah. They've got the barbecue sauce made by the family down the road.
He's trying to get over as usual.
Grab a little local goodness. It's not about that. It goes a long way to supporting our local community. Because this is our home, and that
his eyes down the field. Will Grill sells that by keeping his eyes down the field. And then Chuba Hubbard does what he does great, which is when he puts his foot in the ground, he goes north and south. He doesn't go east and west.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Rory. That's your team.
Yes, he is. Mike Gundy, the head coach of the Cowboys, went and got him north.
0-0, first quarter, 6:52. Panthers pick up about 2 or 3 on that run.
He's been taking about 50 to 60 reps against the first team of the Colts and the Ravens the last 2 weeks. And so they felt like it was more valuable to get that experience during the weekend scrimmages.
Don't worry about those people.
Friday night, 6 nights tonight, he's expected to play maybe as much as a half against the Steelers.
It's going to be a real third preseason game that we used to see when there was 4 preseason games. We'll get into that.
Shoot was back there with Greer at quarterback under center, tries to step up.
Oh, and we go down. 6:08, 0-0. Oh, we got a holding call. Oh, they declined it. Okay, what was it? 3rd down.
Let's look at the O-line. Dan Arnold is not known for blocking. He's going against a pretty hefty defense. You can see
so Sam Arnold took him on out.
It's one of those, you get a penalty for holding because you also don't.
3rd and 13.
Sometimes you just got to take a loss.
Where you at, Robbie?
Arnold, as you said, known for catching the football. Ian Thomas,
passing down.
His teammate known for blocking. It's a loss of 6 as the Ravens take the play on the sack.
Oh, we hand it off. Oh, and he lets the ball go. But I think we got it back.
I hate to say it this way, but he ran into a brick wall right there.
Yeah, I think what they were trying to do was keep the ball in the middle of the field and kick a field goal. Yeah, the defender got lower than the running back, which is perfect tackling, and put his shoulder on the ball.
But what you can see, it was a great job of the defender got lower than the ball carrier.
Darnold, I keep getting that mixed up. Well, not mixed up. I just keep mispronouncing it. Sam Arnold. I think Sam Arnold was a comedian. Sam Darnold. Come on, Sly. Come on, Sly. Well, they said he struggled last year at times. Now we got to hit that, baby. Got to hit that. No score. No score when we have a timeout on the field.
Sure, it's wireless. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too.
Well, guys, thanks everyone for being here, stopping by, check out the game with me for a little bit, even if you don't stay the whole time. Anybody in here who is new, number one, I am a Carolina. It's Carolina everything over here. But I just like good sports. So I'm going to be trying to stream just about every Panthers game, and then we will continue that over into the NBA, where I'll be streaming I will be live streaming and doing a little reaction and commentating on the Hornets. You'll also see me doing some Carolina football and definitely Carolina basketball games, talking about the college there. And if I can stream any of my school, since we're now in a different conference, we're in the Big South, those North Carolina A&T Aggies, then I'll be doing that too. So if you don't mind, guys, if you're here, once again, thanks. Hit that like button. And if you wish to subscribe, do that also. Jay Harris, what's up? I'm excited for Charlotte. Hey, I was just telling some guys I was playing golf with this morning, man. At this time of the year, I'm just always excited for football, period, and definitely for my teams because it's a new beginning, it's a new start. Come on, Sly. Last year, we know if anybody that kept up with the Panthers, that there were some games we could have won. There were some close games we could have won. So maybe we'll finish those games this year. Oh, nice defense. These defensive ends right now are staying at home. So our the Ravens offense looks very similar with the quarterback they have out there. Even though it's not their starting quarterback, he looks like he's got a similar build. Looks like he's just not he's probably not as fast, but he looks just as quick. Huntley. Oh, Huntley incomplete. And Luvu, what a name. I like that number too. I like that number you got there, number 49. That'll be a name you won't forget if he makes his team. 3rd and 10. Let's go, Carolina. Get off the field this time. Don't rush everybody. There you go. Now put some pressure on him. Good catch. Good throw. Good catch.
That was actually a great throw based on the zone coverage of the Carolina Panthers. Last year,
1st and 10. They said that the Panthers, we were 31st in the association last year. We were 30 in association. We were 31st in the league getting off the field on 3rd downs. So that's not good. That's something we gotta improve. Welcome back, Rory. Hey, I'm gonna have to start watching Booga on Twitch. I'm gonna have to get me a Twitch account and watch Booga. Booga came on here earlier this year before the NBA season was over, and he had a couple of videos on there showing his skills or how he works on his skills in Fortnite. Man, that dude is unbelievable. Oh my gosh, he's just wide open out there, man.
I'm interested to know what you think of this new plan with a 17-game regular season, the way that the preseason is unfolding with these 3 games.
It's going to be interesting because it's new for everyone.
Quick throw as the Ravens find some rhythm here going quickly.
Really? Interesting information. Samuel Bland Arnold.
You see they're playing a lot of zone coverage, and I keep using zone coverages because you only got to play either zone or man. You can blitz all day, but is that going to put your
Booga's the man.
We're trying to grow this team.
He's a champion. Even Machi's good. Him and his group are good. He gave Booga a lot of props on being pretty good.
Nowhere to go, and I love this. I love the way the defense is playing. They got a lot of trickeration going, cutting down.
Good information there, Comet Boy.
Gross Matos is in there. Etor Gross Matos is in there, number 97. Baltimore Ravens run a lot of different things. They'll hit you in motion. They'll get you with a lot of different eye candy. Discipline is the most important thing for the Carolina Panthers.
I like us playing the they got another first down. I like us playing the Ravens because the Ravens have like Steve Smith was saying, they have an offense where there's a lot of misdirection. You got to be consistent, and you can't go for all the fakes. And so if we can do that against this offense, we should be decent the rest of the year.
It's really kind of one of those things where they're getting a lot of opportunity to get those first downs.
Oh my gosh, they just picking us apart. Charlotte loves to run zone when the field is open, and then I guess they're once the other team gets into the red zone, they're forced to start playing man to man. Make that tackle, baby. Oh, come on, guys. Let's go. Wrap up. Yeah. He's probably got what? 100, 200, 300 people in the stream. He's definitely gonna say something to Machi because Machi's a man. Fumble, fall on it. Yeah, stop trying to pick it up and fall on him. Turnover. Carolina Panthers playing that bend but don't break defense. First down. Can we march it back down the field though? Sure, it's a catch. Yes, it's a catch. It's an athletic move. He got it stripped. Number 49. There goes that man. There goes that number 49 out there doing work.
I would debate that it was very athletic. But yes, he did turn it. Did he have possession of the football while he made that move?
Yes, he had possession. Let's go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. The ball is on. Ball's on the Panther 12.
Oliver did as he turned and made that borderline athletic move.
You know what I love about this play? Coach Rule discussed about some players who are not getting a lot of credit. Frankie Louisville was one of those guys.
Well, they saw what they needed to see. First down, Panthers.
Man, that's interesting to see where people get their names from. Their ancestors. Come on, ref. No flag. Let the defensive backs play a little bit, huh? Show that again. Did he turn and look for the ball? Okay, we'll let that slide. Wow. Hey, I'm glad to see that because they've been at odds with each other. ETPX Trent. What's going on? There's a possibility. Now, I'm just trying to see what my boys got. Look, they didn't even my starting running back hadn't been on the field yet. Man, I don't know if that's a good thing though, man. We got Arnold on the field for one series, and then they took him off. I don't know. I guess I'm from the old school, man. Preseason is to get ready for the season. So, and I know they don't want to get people hurt, so they hold people out, babying them a little bit. But man, I don't know. I want to see more action from my starters. Christian McCaffrey, I ain't seen him get out there yet. It's the second preseason game, and no Christian. I hope this not. I hope this does not hurt us. I hope he doesn't accidentally get hurt on the first game, because he hasn't really taken a real hit. But they're probably looking at it like, okay, we've been practicing all week with these guys, and we did have some scrimmages, so maybe the starters did get out there and take some licks. So they'll be good for the first game. But man, I'm telling you, if you've ever played football, you got to get your body into contact shape. You can't just go out there first game of the season. First game of the season, not and not giving your body time to acclimate to those hits you're going to be taking, and the hits you are given. Sometimes you can tackle people and you could hurt yourself, and it could hurt. You got to get those shoulders, those shoulder muscles used to that contact, and not letting those guys get out there and play. I don't know how good that is, but if they're getting it done in practice, I guess they'll be all right. But man, it's just a little bit more hype when you're out there on the field, and you got the band playing, you got the crowd yelling, you got the guy on the other side who really going for it, because this is not practice, this is the real thing. I don't know, man. I would like to see all our guys out there playing the whole quarter, then get them off the field. You got to toughen them up like that. Can't have them being soft for the first game. Next week's first game, right? Dang, we hadn't moved the ball. Let's go. 3rd and 8. Snap from center. Has a man. Good catch. Marshall with the catch. And Greer put it on him. Nice pass. Nice pass. Even if a safety had been over there, safety wouldn't have had. There he is, number 26. If he had to throw more between the numbers, that safety would have had a chance to get over there and mess up the play. There you go, Trimble. Way to run through a tackle, big man. First down. My bad, guys. I know y'all don't want to see my ugly face. All right, so we still got another week to go.
12-yard completion. Stan Greg played for the Super Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys. Now Trimble.
Little quick pitch. Brown is tackled in the backfield. Good defense by Moyer. Will Greer under center. 13 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second. 2nd and 13.
That's what you want. And he's running with the number 2s. 4 or 5. Yep. I'll take that. Just need a touchdown though.
Ball is in Baltimore territory. Quick pass out to Marshall. Marshall eludes a couple of tacklers, and they say he got about 8 yards. It's 3rd down and about 4. What will the Panthers do? Will they run this play action pass? Comment boy, what's that Titan score? Or have they not started yet? Oh no, what is this? Looks like a broken play. Looks like a broken play. See what happened.
We got to have some better blocking up front. You got a complete miss. You got a complete miss by Dennis Daly, number 65, guard.
Wow, they tried to move it again.
Just can't do that.
That's the third time the Panthers have crossed midfield.
Hey, Roy. Sorry. Hey, man. Sorry. Hey, sorry to hear about that, bro. Are you an elite player? Got a little punt off. He lets it go. Oh, good bounce. Ball is down. Is that Hubbard? Shuba. Hubbard with the recovery on the 2. Let's go, Horn. I'm getting ready to call them Horns again. Let's go, Panthers. Let's go. It just started 0-0. All right. What's the cash app? Oh, that's my cash app. Anybody want to send? Anyone just want to send? A donation to the channel. That's what it is. I ain't gonna tell no lie and tell people, hey, it's for I'm gonna send this money to the homeless and all. I'm doing this to try to put this back into my my channel and make it more interesting for people to watch. Since we can't actually show the game, I'm gonna try to do different things, but that's what it's for. That's my cash app, guys. Right now, I want to learn how to play. Hey, I'm sure he's not trying. Booga's not trying to be mean about it, but Booga probably only lets people who are really, really good on it. I mean, he's like that dude is like a professional. I don't know how many championships he's won. So, but guys, we got a timeout on the field. Right now, as you can see, still 0-0. Both groups are playing pretty good. However, I do think the Ravens offense is outdoing the Panthers defense right now. We're just playing, like I said, that bend but don't break defense, where we keep coming at you, we keep fighting, and the Ravens have turned the ball over. Well, and we've caused those turnovers. Well, one was a pass, it was tipped, we got the interception. The last one was caused by us. So 0-0. All right, so the Ravens are on basically their goal line once again. They pass out. Good tackle there by number 57 for the Panthers. Dang, Christian McCaffrey. Man, I wanted to see him play. Man. He went through a bunch of guys went through warm-ups but didn't play. Christian McCaffrey being one of them. Ball's handed off. Good tackle right there. 2nd and 5. So now it's 3rd down. Can the Panthers get off the field in 3rd down? Let's see if I can predict what the defensive coordinator is going to call. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. We're gonna send one of the linebackers. Nope. They drop back. Too far. Wrap up. Good defense. Good call, defensive coordinator. Because I would have sent somebody.
But he's showing up today. Love his enthusiasm, love his confidence. And this is a young man that's battling for the last 4 spots that we'll get into later on the broadcast with this Carolina Panthers team.
Okay. Hey, I hadn't had a chance, Roy, to look at. I did look at one more of your videos, and I see a reoccurring theme. You like horror and things that are scary. Oh, come on, baby, got to recover that. You got to recover that more. You got to at least you got to fair catch that, man.
Looks like it's time to trade.
That was a 64-yard punt.
At your local Ford dealers. Get more cash for your eligible trade-in. Any brand, any model, all month long.
All right, I'm telling this guy to recover punts because recover the punt because I return punts. I'm gonna tell you, it's not an easy thing to do, man. It's not an easy thing to sit back there and know that everybody, 10 guys on the team, everybody except the kicker is coming after you, and you got to have your eye on that ball. Catch it clean and then start running and hope that your guys can keep 70% of those guys off your tail. But look, on that right there, just to get good field position, as soon as he kicked that ball in his mind, he should have been like, hey, fair catch it. Fair catch it. So he had to kick that out of the end zone. If you fair catch that, he kicks it a good 50. We've got the ball on the 50. He let it roll, and it rolled at least 10 yards. Could maybe even roll 15. So he ended up kicking. He netted a 64-yard punt because we didn't field it. One good thing about it, though, he may not have been comfortable fair catching it, but that's what you got to do if you want a job in the NFL. You got to be able to fair catch the ball, but at least he didn't turn it over. It wasn't a turnover. Hey, I have no doubt 100% about that, Rory. Well, that's cool. You guys went your separate ways, and I think things worked out for both of you. All right, we are back to live action. Panthers with the ball, 1st and 10. They drop back the pass. Finds a man. Who's that? Marshall again? Nope, that's not Marshall. Number 82, the tight end. Trimble, I think, is his name.
Like I said, I want to stay out there a little longer.
What did Dad tell you to expect? I imagine he's here somewhere, Joe Martin. What did he tell you to expect from those first few reps?
Just told me to
cool sack by the Titans.
Play fast and physical. I'm here for a reason, and that's kind of the mindset I took into it. It was fun when I was out there.
You had almost
nice little play there. They fake the quick pitch, fake the handoff off the tackle, and there's a rollout pass to, I think that was to the tight end also.
Before I let you go, I got to ask you because Steve Smith was down at the joint practices with the Ravens, and he's very impressed by the down, whether it was on the field or off.
Another pass. Greer has his man wide open, but there is a flag on the play. Hopefully that wasn't a flag on the offense. Okay, let's go.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, JC.
Thank you.
And his old teammate, as you were talking there, KB, let's first hear the call.
Decline. Good job holding on the defense. Panthers declined this. Oh, he had to hold him because he had him. He had him. It was like, you're not gonna score a touchdown on me. Machi, what's up? Joyce, what's up? Sheesh. There's a handoff. Hubbard. There's 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half. Second down and probably about 6 or 7 yards left.
I mean, he could put his chow seat on there all he wants. Yeah. But here's the thing. What I really love about JC, he comes.
There's another handoff. Little shifty running there.
Athletic family. He understands, but more of anything, he understands how to play football. Right? When you understand how to
DJ Moore.
There's a big difference. Someone says, "What do you mean understand?"
Hey, there's some guys that can give him a run for his money. I still think he's gonna be out there starting though, Chuck. Oh, come on.
It's just a procedural mistake. You got young guys trying to get up there. Coach Rule talked about it.
Right. As Steve says, they're trying to work out the kinks, young guys.
And allowing the play to get on. They're going too slow, so Will just got caught because the guys are going a little slow.
12. That means we're in a pass formation. They throw the screen. Oh, good defense. It was pretty good defense, but I'm gonna rewind this a little bit just to see what kind of blocking we had out there. Our linemen aren't doing a good job blocking on that screen out there either. 3rd and 11. In the gun formation. Got to get it downfield. Has a man. He's open. Smith catches it. First down. Yeah, Chuck. Look, and I never really got a chance to see Coach in action last year, just only on the sideline. But he looks like type of guy that'll get in your grill. Oh, get rid of the ball.
They're moving a pocket. Joe Brady's moving a pocket around a lot. I have to say
I'm gonna try to get out there and watch him one time there. Chuck, I didn't even get a chance to go watch Ashboro. You probably know. I don't know if they won or lost the round one. I'm thinking. Well, I don't know. Let me just put it that way. Stop. They are feeding Chuba. And I listen. Eastern is down to 1A right now, so maybe they can go over there and dominate that. What's up, Booga? Yeah, Rory was telling me how you were on Twitch doing your thing. Oh, my gosh, wide open. That was Steve Smith. That was a great play design. Oh, my gosh. Man.
Inefficient throw. That's the nice way of saying it.
41-yard attempt.
Ashbro beat Randleman. Really? Because a couple people I talked to, they said that they didn't watch the whole game because it was raining. And Sly kicks it in. So the Panthers are on the board. And our offense really does not look that bad. Really does not look that bad.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places.
Wow. Listen, I hope that spells good good fortune for the Comets, because the last couple of years we've just actually been like the last 3 years we just hadn't had it. So maybe Blake will have a good fortune, man. That's good. That's good, because we hadn't beat the Blue Comets hadn't beat Randleman in at least 3 years. At least 3 years. And about 3 years ago, over at Randleman, they played a real good game. It also rained that game. And actually, Ashbro was controlling the game, and then all of a sudden it just got out of control. And then in the closing seconds, Randleman came back and won, and they had a real good season, Randleman. And so maybe this means our luck is turning around for Ashbro, because the year after that they played at home, and Ashbro, they still played a pretty good game against them, and then we just had a bad season the rest of the year. It's good. We're on the board. What's going on, Jordan? The ready set. I like the way Vern's junk closet. I like the way Vern expresses your name when she sees that you're on her stream. All right, guys. Had a little timeout right there. About to get back to live action. If you guys who are in the stream have not hit that like button, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. And the people, anyone at home that's watching it and not streaming or not chatting, that's fine. But hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Helps out the channel. In bed? I hear you, dude. Just chilling. Yeah. Hey, at the half here, I will check that out. I will check it out. Slide kicks the ball to the end zone. There's 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. See if they can get on the board.
That's not true. Well, it's only really changed to a dominant, physical type of division because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've done a great job. Crusaders done a great job.
All right, thanks for the 5 likes. I appreciate it.
Being a physical team, and the Carolina Panthers need to raise their game to be able to compete with a Tom Brady and company in Tampa Bay.
Clearly, the standard in the National Football League is
The Ravens break the huddle. Huntley is under center this time. 1 back set. Play action. He goes deep. It is incomplete. He overthrows him. That's a good play call there. Try to catch the Panthers sleeping a little bit.
Keeping his eyes in front. Got a little bit caught, but the receiver starts to look up.
Yeah, the receiver didn't. I don't think Huntley would have had enough time to sit back there. But the receiver, it just ran a 9 route. No kind of fake or anything in that. Good defense. Not a bad pass at all.
or make the 4-yard tackle.
Especially against Moore, he's as my grandmother would say, he's quick fidgeting.
Oh, my bad, Joyce. Yes, I was a coach. I coached I coached middle school football. I coached middle school football, basketball, and track for 30 some odd years, 32 years to be exact.
There's a ton of pressure, and you can see Huntley. He's trying to decide, can he go? That's a great catch.
It's one of the toughest areas to coach football in. I think middle school is, but it's rewarding because a lot of times you get kids that don't know anything about the sport or they think they know. Good defense. Johnson. Good defense. Think they know, and then when you can actually teach them something, a lot of times they come to middle school, they don't know, you're supposed to run plays, especially in basketball. And in football, a lot of times it's just give the ball to the best guy and let him run. And your offensive line is sort of blocking, and but it's rewarding. And then the guys I coach go up to the high school, so I get a chance to go watch them play. Break down, make the tackle. Not a bad tackle. Yeah, so I had a chance to go coach high school, and I was just in love with middle school. Yeah, right there, Big Chuck Spencer. I coached Chuck too back in the day. Chuck learned some things in middle school, and he went to high school. He was a beast. Big Chuck.
It's time to take your seat as the all-new
Hey, I have no doubt that you do there, Comic Boy. I'm actually surprised at how much you do know. But I think people just have their own thing that they get into, because I knew your brother and I knew your sister, and I know they both ran track, right? So when you came out, I was like wow, he's gonna play football. I didn't expect that, but then to see you out there playing with your size, and I always love a guy that's your size, Comic Boy, that doesn't mind mixing it up. So that impressed me. And then to see the knowledge you have about, these games, basketball and football, is impressive. Big Chuck, do you like Pokemon? I never got into Pokemon, and I don't have anything against Pokemon, but when Pokemon came out, when Pokemon was hot, because I always got a chance to know what was hot because of being a teacher, especially in middle school. And it was always a group of guys that would bring these cards to school. And I now maybe you know more about Pokemon than me. I can't remember whether I was at Southeast Middle School teaching when they came out with Pokemon. If that was the case, Pokemon. If that was the case, that was right. It was like in the 90, from 95 to 99. I'm thinking it came out when I got to my school, the school I just retired from. And so that was in the 2000s, I think, is when Pokemon was really, really hot, because guys had cards all over the place. But I have nothing against it, but I just never really got into it. Ready, said. All right, I got you ready, set. I thought I listened to Limits one time. Maybe it wasn't Limits. All right. The Ravens complete a pass to get another first down. It was, again, on a third down play. That was McCrary. Huntley doing a good job for the Ravens. All right, let's see if the Hornets can get off. If the Panthers can get off the field in 3 downs this time. All right, I got you. Jordan. Touchdown, Titans. Quarterback drops back, finds his man. Defense stops him. So we're coming up with another third down. Is third down and manageable for the Ravens, but let's see if the Panthers can get them off the field. And they get another first down. Joyce, are you in our area? Let me check this out.
Talk about the Baltimore Ravens and what they bring. They bring a lot of exotic plays in the run game, but they're passing the ball an awful lot. 16 DBs on this roster right now. So you go back in 2020, they only had 12.
Okay, because I always want to check that as far as thunderstorms and things go. Oh, we got to bring him down, baby. Oh, he passes, catches it. Come on, Panthers. They still got a first down. Wow. Yeah, there's some remnants from that storm that's out on the coast. It's off the coast, but I hope you guys stay safe. You're in live in North Carolina, all right? Okay. Because we are in Asheboro, North Carolina. We've been having severe thunderstorms off and on, and right now weather. Wait a minute. Yeah, it says yeah, we're clear right now. So you must be closer to the coast, or maybe it's one of those quick storms. All right, so we got another little timeout right here because we had an injury on the field. Tell you what, since we have this injury, let's take a look at the box scores. See what everybody's doing here. All right, quarterback, Huntley, he's 14 of 19 for 109 yards, 1 interception. We go over to the Panthers side. They're Greer, 11 for 13 for 144 yards. Not bad. Sam Darnold threw one. He completed one pass. He threw two for 16 yards. And then let's look at the rushing and then get back to the game. Gus Edwards, 4 carries for 28 yards, doing most of the carrying for the Baltimore Ravens. Dotson, 4 carries for 8 yards. Williams, 1 carry for 1 yard. McCrary and Huntley both have minimal yards. And then for the Carolina Panthers, Chuba Hubbard, 9 carries for 24 yards, and Spencer Brown, 2 carries for -1. And we'll get to the wide receivers or the receiving yards, passing and catching shortly. The Ravens are in the red zone of the Panthers. We unless they fumble the ball, we haven't had an answer. They hand it off. There's a minimal good gain of 5 yards. With 29 seconds left, can the Panthers bow their backs, bow their necks, and keep these guys out of the end zone? There's going to be some misdirection here, guaranteed. I got to believe Huntley is going to run this ball at least once while they're in the red zone. Now, Panthers have been the Panthers have been staying home on the misdirection. So, but I still think they hadn't done it in a while. But I still see the Ravens doing it at least once. All right, they're in that spread offense, one single back. Man goes in motion, but goes back. Ball is going to be passed. It's received short of the first. There must be a timeout on the field. There is a timeout.
Last year, Carolina Panthers ran zone coverage 72% of the time. Literally, if I round up, and I'll give them that 0.7%, 20% in man coverage.
See, that's what as Steve Smith is saying right there. The Panthers just run zone defense. They run zone defense, and in the pros, it's just so easy to pick apart. Got to match up. All right, they hand the ball off. Panthers are pretty stout on run defense. Is that pass defense? 10 seconds left. They're going to have to get it off quick. Ball is snapped, and it's good, but there's a flag on the play. Was that on defense?
That is emergency football, alert field goal, everybody closest.
Dang, Roy, that's just dark, dude. Listen to my song, Buried Alive. I will, guys. I'll get to it. I will get to these songs. So there was the flag was on the defense. The point was good. The extra point, not extra point. The 3-point conversion was good, and they declined the penalty. I am a diehard Panthers fan, Joyce. Diehard. I was a, I guess you could say I was a convert, but it wasn't hard to convert. Uh, when I was young, I still am a Dallas Cowboy fan. Uh, Now the reason for that was because obviously the Panthers have only been around for like 30 some years. So there was no Panthers franchise when I was a young kid. And so by the time I was probably 10, 9, 10 years old, I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, like diehard, one of those kids that watched the game, and if we did not win, I would cry. That type of fan. Same thing with the Carolina Tar Heels. That's just what and and I did stop crying pretty quickly. I'm talking by the time I was like 10 or 11, but I still hated for them to lose. And I watched every game I could watch. Wasn't like it is now. You had to catch, that game when it came on. But anyway, when Carolina got its teams, the Hornets and the Panthers, I was a grown man, 20 something. I was like, dude, you have to cheer for your home team, don't you? I know I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, and as far as the NBA goes, yeah, I got you. As far as the NBA goes, I really never had a team that I would call my team. I was a fan of until the Charlotte Hornets. Now I will watch some of the games, and Michael Jordan played. Ironically, Michael Jordan played for the Carolina Tar Heels, and I loved his game. All right, I was a Carolina Tar Heel before he even started playing. So when he left and went to the pros, I followed him. The funny thing about that is whenever the Bulls would play, I would watch the Bulls, and I just wanted Michael to do well. I don't own a red, black, anything with Bulls on it at all. For as long as Michael Jordan was in the league, I actually rooted for him to win, or the team he was on. When even when he went to the Wizards, since I wasn't really uh, a Bulls fan, when he played with them, I wanted them to win just because he was there. But when the Hornets franchise came around, I was like, that's it. I'm a Hornets fan. That's North Carolina, so that's how that works right there. So I'm Carolina everything over here. All right, guys, so we got halftime. I am still going to stay here, but I'm going to turn my channel to see what those Titans are doing. Because Comet Boy is a big Titans fan. And I retired last year, and Comet Boy was on my football team. So I'm gonna go over there and see what's going on there.
Some people wouldn't think that it would remind them of Cowboys,
but I'm gonna hide my face.
It really remind me of kind of where I grew up. So, and I know when my family comes out here and visits me and my friends, it's gonna feel like home to them, and that'll be really cool. It's good to be here. Once the furniture gets here and I get settled in, I think that'll be when it starts to feel real.
A very bare apartment. He's still, just a guy in his mid-20s, even though he's the starting quarterback of the Carolina Panthers. I spoke with him just the other day, and he said he is really enjoying the food here, the barbecue, the Southern treats. He never had that up in New York or in Southern California, so it is great to see him settling into Charlotte.
All right, Comic Boy. I thought this was going to be on ESPN. That's where I saw it, but it's saying it's blacked out. Let me see if it's on another channel. All right, that's cool. You got one of the best teachers in the game, I'll tell you that. Oh, Gamecast. Okay, let me. I could do that, Comic Boy. Let me see here. All right, so halftime score for the Hornets for the Panthers and the Ravens 3-3. Tennessee and Tampa Bay. Let's look at this a little bit right here while we have halftime. Yeah, I can at least do this, Comic Boy, until halftime's over. So nobody's letting a bunch of their starters play a lot. See Tom Brady. I don't see Tom Brady's name here in the passing yardage. M. Barkley, 5 of 7, 51 yards, and a touchdown. Gabbard, 3 of 6 for 33 yards. Got a little rushing going on there. Receivers, Rodgers, 2 for 22 yards, and T. Johnson, 2 for 21 yards. And the Titans kick a field goal. And Tampa Bay returns the ball out to the 20.
Off the first one to see if it's an off-speed one to LeBlanc.
There's a completed pass.
Lost their first game and then had to win every one moving forward, and they did to win it all. That's on the dirt. Big blocks on Skinner. What was their great hitter's name, Riley? Reese Russo. 17 for 23. The league for World Series record for number of hits. 3-2 to LeBlanc. Oh, he was such a first base with a bat to sound like it was a walk, but he gets the outside. What a start though for Louisiana. A little lightning in those bats and great hustle from third base. Nick Brown showing some wheels. Louisiana showing some fight.
I didn't know there was a way.
There is a way, apparently.
What he doesn't understand is I loaded it wrong, so
to a guy who was a walk-on in college.
Yes, it is. You can see him closing down from the backside. Last year, Alex Highsmith, he finished with 48 tackles. He did have 2 sacks up until this point. So it's now trying to figure out what that third linebacker
George, what's the next team that's going to be playing against the Panthers?
Converted one on this one. Steelers looking to tee off here, do something, and get the ball back to their offense, which has been very productive here tonight.
I got you, Joyce. Hang on.
James Pierre back there, gain of 5 yards for Cephas. It's out of Wisconsin and a 5th-round pick last year.
Playing the sticks right here, he had to respect any other route because he led beautifully with this vertical release. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to close and pick up an easy first down for the Lions.
By the way, Arthur Merlette is out of this game. He has a right ankle injury. So he will not be on the field anymore. He made a nice special teams tackle earlier in this game. 17-0. A pair of Roethlisberger to fire move touchdown passes and Boswell 35-yarder. Here's once again Dietrich Mills. Just a couple of yards there for the Steelers.
All right, so the Panthers next opponent on the 27th are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers will be visiting the Bank of America Stadium. Next game after that, September 11th, the Panthers.
A lot of discussion this week, Charlie. I wanted your take on the green dot. For those of you who don't know, defensive.
We may be open. Oh, never mind. That was just a little information there. But after that, on the 12th, the Panthers will be playing host to the New York Jets, which was Sam Darnold's old team. So that should be a good game. I just watched the Jets play a little bit there. They actually look pretty good in preseason. So don't know if that's going to carry on through the season, but it's been a prediction that the Panthers will win that game, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as we think. We're thinking about the Jets last year, who were bottom of the bucket. So that's a different team this year. And after that, we'll just New Orleans Saints are coming to Bank of America Stadium. And then the Carolina Panthers will be at Texas. We're playing the Texans. That's September 23rd. So that's what the next 4 games look like.
That's what happens there. You can see Jerry O right there, the linebacker coach. You can see it talking to Joe Sherbert. And Sherbert, his 6th season right now. He played 4 with the Browns, 1 with the Jaguars. And, man, he's only missed 3 games in his career. So when you talk about consistency, that's what Mike Tomlin wanted to bring to this defense, and that's why Joe Sherbert is on this team.
All right.
A lot of that may have to do with the fact they don't want to put a lot on Devin Bush's plate either.
We knew exactly who we are. We knew exactly what type of player.
All right, Comment Boy.
That's what we brought over here. And so we combined that.
We're going to have to get back to live action here.
That's how we're going about it. And we're going to be really aggressive with our approach. There's a certain style of player that we want, certainly build, and just the play style, the effort, the physicality, and the toughness.
So what kind of players do you got at home?
Really, I talked about the other day, we want alphas, we want tough guys. We want the guys that can come out, take charge. And, and you feel them on the field. There's a physicality and a toughness about them. And that's, those are the guys that when we go out.
Right, so the Panthers have the ball. 2nd and 7.
That's right. Will Greer still on the field, Scott, here at the start of the
Greer still the quarterback. He walks up, he barks some information to the line, drops back, gets out of trouble, back to the line of scrimmage. He gets about 2.5, 3 yards.
Will's been really efficient tonight throwing the ball. He's found the young receivers, Terrace Marshall, Shai Smith, guys who are making plays. He had Chuba out of the backfield. So I think he's been really efficient with it. But what we need to do
Roy, it was halftime. Change the channel. basically. Went to watch a little bit of the Titans versus the Super Bowl champs. Titans seem to be handling that game right now. Now we're back. Greer drops back, throws. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. 4th and 6. Let's see if these Panthers can get the Ravens off the field. 3 and out. I don't know. I think Greer may be a little bit injured there. 4th and 6. The Panthers will punt it. Oh, he just gets the punt off. He lets it bounce. And the Panthers recover it about on the 36-yard line. 36-yard line of the Ravens. Another timeout. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining the channel. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for chatting, all of you guys. You don't know how much I appreciate it. But I would appreciate it even more if you hit that like button if you haven't hit it. It helps kick that algorithm into gear. All right, so we can look at the receiving stats right here before the game is back on. All right, that ball's been moved around on both sides of the field. The Baltimore Ravens, Oliver has 5 catches, 42 yards. McCrary, 2 yards for 19, 2 catches for 19. Jalen Moore, 3 catches for 15 yards. And then the other guys have minimal catches and minimal yards. For Carolina, Terrence Marshall has 3 receptions for 50 yards. Shi Smith, 2 receptions for 35. Chuba Hubbard, 2 catches for 29. Tommy Trimble, the tight end, 2 catches for 18. Robbie Anderson caught 1 catch for 16, and they hurry and got him off the field. Moore was hurt, questionable for this game, did not play.
Especially 2 years ago, he battled injuries last year. I think he's got his feet back.
All right, so we punted the ball to the Ravens. They have been picking us apart in this zone defense that Steve Smith has been talking about, but the coaching staff doesn't seem to be out of it. I don't know. It's almost like we're scared to play man-to-man defense down down the field.
He's doing a great job, but I always got to give them less credit because you're right here.
This guy will not get over that, by the way.
Well, he did do a nice job. And,
he actually did do a good job. I just always got to give him a side eye.
Yeah. Well, and another one that, Keith Taylor really did a nice job out there. There's some
Huntley with another pass and another catch. Once again, wrong one. Here we go. Once again, This is the Carolina Panthers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens in the gun, once single back set, throws it, is deflected. That number 49 dude again.
We've established that the Jets don't know what they're doing. Obviously, this is me saying you can say that I'm not talking about Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas does a great job. That's why he got a new coach.
So the Panthers finally get off the field on third down. Well, let's just see if we can get what we do the punt. We get it fielded. He'd lose a couple of would-be tacklers, get the ball to the 20.
He's affecting plays every time he's in there. He's a great special teams player.
He's a fantastic special teams player. Talking to Coach Rule as well. You talk about the third phase, which is special teams.
18 games. I thought it was 17. It may be 18. Let's check it out.
Kickoff has really not been there anymore. So a guy like him has to be able to play defense as well.
Yeah, punt return is something what we really want to focus on. We need to get better. We added David Moore. We're working with young guys. We don't want to put necessarily Christian or DJ back there to do it. They can definitely do it, but we don't want to expose them. So really hoping David Moore takes ownership in that position.
Here's PJ Walker into the game, handing off to Spencer Brown.
Spencer Brown gets the ball back to the line of scrimmage on the run.
Last year, in relief of the starting quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, you see what he did last Sunday. Fair to say this is an open competition for the second string quarterback position?
Wide open. And, PJ did really well last week making plays with his feet. I do want to see him finish with throws downfield because he can really create on his own. Then, Will came out tonight and was really efficient throwing the ball. So it's a good battle for the number 2 spot.
Down after a short game by Spencer Brown, who's impressed. Now Walker is out. One-on-one shot.
Oh, good pass, but he caught it out of bounds.
I'll take that.
I would too. I love it. High pointing the ball, not allowing the DB, who's a taller DB, to really come down and contest that pass.
Yeah, that's Shy's competitiveness. He knows that good. He's got great ball skills. To see him finish, he knows out of bounds. That's great. I love to see these young guys go out there and compete like that.
You can tell he's starting to get more comfortable. A couple of weeks ago, he wouldn't have finished like that. You starting to see he's getting comfortable.
Panthers in the spread, single back. Greer is not in there. Ball is overthrown.
And the Panthers will punt here on fourth down. You got to cut the roster down to 80 this week. And then, of course,
yeah, Jay, I just looked it up. 17 games.
You're going to see a lot of those first and second stringers play next Friday night.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to see the first team out there for a while.
Yep, 17 games, the regular season scheduled to start on September 9th, 2021 with defending Super Bowl champions Tampa Bay hosting the Dallas Cowboys. All right, break down to make the tackle. So the Ravens get the ball out to about the 43-yard line. Still 3-3. Still anybody's game. Christian McCaffrey walked around with his bucket hat on the sideline. Man, I wish I could have seen him play today. Yeah, I guess I will start looking into the college football season and seeing who might end up winning this thing this year. I was surprised they even played last year. I didn't think they would even bring the NFL back, but I should have known better than that. And then so they just keep everybody in that COVID protocol. Things are getting, as far as the COVID, things are getting back a little bit bad. So, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to slow anything down. Just probably start. I don't know if we're going to shut things down either, but I can see them maybe calling the fans off again, saying, hey, we're going to have the season, but maybe not have the fans if this thing keeps getting worse. I mean, the only thing that is left to do, and everybody has their own prerogative, is to try to get everybody inoculated. But then I think they're trying to do that as far as getting everybody to get vaccinated, because then this thing for a lot of people will be more like a cold. Not that we won't have it, not that COVID won't be around, just hopefully it won't affect people as bad as it does now. So just like the flu, we'll learn to live with it. I was scared, like a lot of people on here, like, to get mine, but I went and got my first one, my first shot last week. It wasn't bad. Come on, Panthers, make a tackle. Even 34 went up them and just ran into him. You got to hit and wrap. All right, let's look at the first missed tackle right there. Missed him. 34 didn't wrap up either. He just come on, guys. Let's go. It surprises me how I look at people who are in the pros, that have been through college, and sometimes their just technique is just not good. But they are pros, so I can't take that away from them. All right, we have another injury on the field, so there's another time out.
Sure, it's wireless. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too.
The all-new Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Pay no interest for 72 months, plus current eligible Buick owners get $500 purchase allowance on 2021 Buick SUV models. Buick, a proud sponsor of the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to North Carolina's best, most exciting, most transformative gaming destination.
Let's look at the defense down here. Let's look at the top 2 players. Let's give the first 5. For Baltimore, Warrior. Whoa, what a name to be a defensive player. Nigel Warrior. 4 total tackles, 4 solos. Deshaun Elliott, 4 tackles, 3 solos. Malik Harrison, 4 tackles, 2 solos. And then Chuck Clark, 3 tackles, 3 solos. All right, Chandler has 4 tackles and 1 solo. Johnston has 4 tackles and 3 solos. Luvu, 3 tackles, 3 solos.
It was off the field for Coach Matt Rule. He's moving a little gingerly. Coach Rule's secondary's been a bit banged up in August. A.J. Boye came over from Houston. He's yet to play in one of these preseason games. As McCrary has the first down.
And McCrary runs the ball for another first down.
It's going to be very interesting. Again, on the roster, 16 guys, but really only going to go with 12 guys on the roster. But if you have 2 or 3 players who you were counting on when you constructed this roster who are injured, you can't afford to have an A.J. Boye be on IR day one. He's a guy that you counted on to play in the
Ooh, that's kind of low, bro. But hey, if we do not improve this defense, man. and I'm not saying we've got a bad defense, but if our defensive coach here for the Panthers, and he's been that way for a couple. Well, the Panthers was like this last year. We play zone defense, especially against teams that like to throw the ball. See, we're not bad. We're not bad on run defense, like I said a few minutes ago. But we can't get off the field on third down. And I don't know if the coach is looking at the defensive backs and saying, hey, they're too young. We don't trust them. They're going to get beat. So actually, Comment Boy, you may be right. I may have to write that down. I can remember that 6-10-1. I would hope that we would be. Oh my gosh! Make a tackle. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Carolina. Hey, the way we're playing defense right now. And again, some of these guys may not be starters. Okay, I got to remember that. Maybe some of these guys are not starters, and that's why they're looking like this on defense there. And then maybe it's the Ravens are just a really, really good team. All right, there's a run. The Panthers stop it. We're good on run stopping. 6-10. You know what? I'm going to give us at least 2 more games than that. At least 2 games. I'm going to give us 3 games. No, I'm set with my 2. We're going to go 8. Let's go 8-1. Woo! So the Panthers give up the first touchdown of the game. Hey, Combo, I'm gonna have to think of something before the end of the season. Combo Boy calls it. Panthers record this year 6-10-1. I'm saying we'll win at least 8 games. Let's see. What was our Panthers
against Appalachian State in one of those Duke Mayo Kickoff Classics? We're back after a word from your local Panther station.
Common Boy, you probably already know what was the Panthers record last year. Panthers.
Let's go places. Timeless beauty.
Panthers.
Classic. Flawless.
She has it all. Shouldn't her ring have it too?
Record.
Choose from new designer originals or loose diamonds direct from the source. We can get any size, cut, color of your
5 and 11.
You get it without paying high-end jewelry store prices. Camel Pawn. Yes, Camel Pawn.
Summer can't be contained to just one moment.
So we're 5 and 11. Yeah, last year. You know, that's why you give us one more game better than last year. And what's up, Roy? And I just gotta believe we're better than just one. We're gonna be better than just one more game. We're gonna have a few games where our defense is just clicking, and I think that's going to help us with our offense. I'm still going with 8 wins. I'm still going 8-8. May end up 8-9. Will that be good enough to get us into the playoffs?
Right now, lease a new 2021 Toyota Camry LE for $229 a month for 36 months.
Oh, I see. I got you, buddy. Because I see, I just see us being a little better this year, especially if Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy. Uh-oh. Hey, comment boy, Miss Gary just told me that Coach Gary is at the game. Oh, yeah. So we are in not great field, not terrible field position, not great.
He had a solid performance. And some throws that he probably wanted to get back. He probably.
I don't know, comic boy. I think you got to be within. You got to be within. So you got to be within one game, right? Well. Oh, come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Make some.
That really looked like a miscommunication. BJ with 3-step drop. The shot was still in his break. You got an older veteran quarterback with a young receiver.
I'll give you within 2 games. I'll give that to you. I get the same thing. Second down and 10. 7 minutes, 37 seconds left in the third. PJ behind center, drops back. Happy feet. These two, PJ is a different quarterback. Wait, right now, coach. Oh yeah. My son. He's at the football game.
2 of 8 tonight are the Panthers on 3rd down. 2 receivers to the top, and you see the trips at the bottom of the screen. Spencer Brown.
All right, so 3rd and 6. Can we get 6 yards? We know we're going to throw the ball. Oh my gosh. Well, yes, PJ was hit while he was thrown. I think that ball would have been a little bit behind anyway.
You have a great opportunity to throw the ball. Got a wide open wide receiver. You got Haynes in on the pressure.
I think he texted her. He texted his mom.
This used to be where Mr. Steve Smith Sr. made a lot of money in the National Football.
Oh, what's up, Machi? That's cool. I heard that you were let on into the bring him down. Good tackle. You were let into Booga's Fortnite world. Yeah, and see, Rory, he said he's trying to learn how to play, and Booga's teaching him, so that's cool. And it's cool that you guys were actually playing together, you and Booga. Hey, I got you, Comic Boy.
Panthers last year only had 28 returns, not near as much yardage.
It's a different game today, though.
Why is that?
It's just the emphasis is.
All right, the Ravens hand the ball off, and the Panthers eventually make the stop.
Is at a different depth. The punters are much more skilled. They're placing the ball. Even when I was playing, they would do a directional punt or punt out of bounds. But now punters are kicking 55 yards. You have a 44-yard punt and you let that drop. It can carry 24, 25, some guys 35 yards further.
And yet that rule is telling us.
All right, single back set for the Ravens. Send someone in motion to the left. Fakes the handoff. He's on his horse. Can he get the first down? No, he's knocked out of bounds. Shy of the first down. Titans at halftime. Titans up 13-3. Hey, that's cool, Machi.
So if you don't have that, if you don't have those two special teams to deal with, that means the other, you got kickoff return and really kickoff, and that's it. Now you just got guys that can also contribute on defense as well. So you got the more you can do.
And Ravens convert the third down once again. Huntley does it with his feet.
Let's go down to the field. Kristen Balboni with Run CMC.
That's right. I'm here with the superstar Christian. We haven't seen it in a preseason game yet, but we know that the starters got about 100 reps over the course of those 4 joint practices against the Colts and the Ravens. How did it feel being out there going against their ones?
Yeah, it felt great. Those are 2 really good defenses, so it's a good challenge for all of us just to see, how we match up against 2 good teams. So it was a lot of fun.
It's August 21st. I'm just thinking back to August 21st.
They get outside.
And how much further along this team is just in terms of the offseason.
And looks like the Ravens are having a go at it here with the Panthers offensively.
Last year's in the past, everything that happened there's in the past. So we have a mature team, for how young we are. We got a lot of guys who work really hard, and that's what it's about, just about showing up every day and, doing our job and making sure we're holding each other accountable and, doing the best we can to go out and win games.
We saw the starters out here for a series. What did you make of how they looked?
It was good, it's nice just to get out here and play and be in these situations. So I thought the O-line did a great job. Obviously the defense did a hell of a job getting
another reception. Second down.
It's good that when mistakes are made in these games because we have time to correct them. But it's
What's up, Justin? What's the winning streak? Or what is the record?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well, clearly they need one of the most impactful players in the National Football League to be right again. And you see what he did 2 years ago.
2019.
That's just crazy stuff right there.
2019, 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. He also, too, had over 752 yards.
The Panthers come up and make a stop there. Third down. The Ravens aren't really pressed about it because it's 3rd and 3, so this is probably automatic for the Ravens. Oh wow, man, What's up? I didn't know that.
He is the same guy. But you also got to have some other guys who step up in the that are running backs.
Oh no, son! I knew they'd give it back to him eventually, but the Panthers have been waiting for that, man. That counter to the quarterback. It's 4th and 1. You know they're going for it.
That's when things become dangerous for the Carolina Panthers. And CFC is one of those guys that makes you dangerous already.
It's great news for him coming back at full strength. Meanwhile, on the field, the Panthers did force a 4th down, and the Ravens are going for it here at no man's land at the 42-43-yard line.
First down. Panthers came up strong, came up hard, but the Ravens get the first down. Williams. Oh yeah, Justin, I knew they were going for that.
They can't sell it. They can't sell my jersey.
They've got mad confidence because we haven't been able to stop them on 3rd down the whole game. I actually think the Panthers stopped them once. I know once, maybe even twice. Oh, get the! Thought that was tipped high. It was tipped pretty high.
So now it's 2nd down and 10 for the Ravens at the Panthers 39-yard line. Yeah, there you go. You can get a Steve Smith t-shirt.
Yeah, there we go. I don't have the t-shirts.
Ready, set. Number 16 goes in motion, and the Panthers jump offside.
I saw you look. You kind of looked like, what do I do with that, Steve? That you have all the jerseys. It's just one of those things. You know, I'm a weirdo.
Oh my gosh. So we've got. Let's see. When we play the Steelers at the end of this month. And I said we do something, a little wager, once I know what my team looks like. But I don't know what we look like. We still have not played everybody. You give me a quarter with Darnold and McCaffrey in there. And I really want to see my first defense. You know, Common Boy is a big Titan fan. Yeah, Roy said he was gonna learn, and hey, he can learn from if he's learned from Booga or Machi, he's learning from the best. Third and 2. He wasn't gonna hand that ball off. All right, let's go, Panthers. We can't make these mistakes. Let's go, baby. What? Hey, I don't know. I don't know, Ready Set, because they just said we play the Panthers next Friday. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers next Friday. Made the tackle. Good wrap up. There you go. All right, Common Boy. I definitely disagree with that. I definitely disagree with that. I think they're definitely going to do well this year also. But I think they are going to. I think they're going to win three fewer games than they did last year.
Growing up, we don't really think about it. We just know it's there. A roof keeps your family safe from harm. A place of shelter.
Wait, what was your record last year?
Sky Roofing takes
It's pretty darn good.
you can take care of your home.
I'm presenting the Rainberry Award for Most Bestest Team. The Mr. Home Run Slots for Yummiest Fish Sticks. The Princess Celestia Trophy, the best hospital in the world.
We're proud to have an mouth.
Yeah, so you guys were first place in the AFC South with the 11-15. I was actually surprised about that game, man. That they could hold that running back to that performance, but you know it was bound to happen.
Unbelievable. Carolina picked up by the Panthers. It's going to be a Carolina Panthers touchdown. Anderson makes the catch.
I can't even joke with anybody the way the Panthers record was last year. But I mean, there were still some games that it just seems like we should have won. You know, I would say at least 3 games last year we had a chance to win. So you talking about 5 games where we could have won 8 games. I mean, legitimately won 8 games. Yeah. This Huntley dude is pretty decent.
Great storyteller. Nick has moved up in the electronics department. When Nick first came to the Carolina Panthers, he used to do his interviews with the recorder, with the microphone, with the recorder where you had to hit. You had to play and record at the same time, and it had a cassette player.
Hey, they really did, Justin. They did a good job too. Single back, drop back for a pass, sees a man, almost caught it, no flag. I think the rest are letting the defensive backs touch the wide receivers up a little bit this year. Let's see when he started. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad defense. It wasn't a whole lot of contact either. Look, those stands are really sparse out there, man. So the Ravens kick a field goal. And it looks good from here. It's good. 13-3. The Panthers are going to have to do something huge on offense. So yeah, it actually depends on which team you're playing. I think the Ravens type of offense that they are running is a challenge for the Panthers defense, and especially and the Panthers have put they're playing their second and third string out there because, you know, that's what happened last week. Last week, the Panthers had the game under control, and then with the second and third defense out there, trying to give everybody a chance, get everybody a look. The Baltimore Colts were able to just work their way back into the game and win it. But right here, the Ravens got a good defense. The Ravens have a good offensive scheme. And it fits right. It fits perfectly into beating the Panthers defense, because the Panthers are a zone defensive team. The defensive backs are playing zone. And when you get in the pros, to beat a zone is not that hard, especially if you're in a spread offense. You're in that spread offense, it's all kinds of areas open, and all they're doing is setting down those areas, and the quarterback, all you got to do after that is put the ball on the player. And I get it. It may be a little bit hard to match up man-to-man on everybody, but, I mean, mix it up a little bit. Maybe the defensive backs are man-to-man. Maybe the linebackers are zoned up a little bit. That's just me and Steve Smith talking. Steve Smith has said it a couple of times. The Panthers just run zone.
One of the blockers in front of me was Ben Chester. D. Wells. Ton of great players.
Punching out. You took me in the third round. I can't believe it. Immediately.
True. So the Ravens kick off to the Panthers. It goes to the end zone. No return. And the Panthers will start on their 25-yard line.
Return yardage you had 20 years ago, 1,400 yards, 2 touchdowns. They had almost half as many opportunities last year.
Yeah, but I probably shouldn't say it this way. We were getting our butts kicked a lot. So
that was the one win.
Yeah. When they were kicking off, I think I had like 10 against the Rams because they were just scoring.
Now, this Carolina team needs to stay on the field on offense. Darius Clark.
All right, so Darius Clark's out there now running the ball, number 41. He gets a couple off the right side.
14-play drive that used up 7.5 minutes. Time for the offense to stay on the field.
And the Ravens have had 0 penalties called on them in the second half. That's kind of abnormal. In the whole game. Being a former Raven, and I would like to say, that's abnormal for a team like that. There's something going on.
Shi Smith just mistimed his jump there.
Thrown in between 2 defenders. Great arch on the ball. Misread it. And a little hang time. He mistimed it, but he still hung.
Yeah, he could have caught that, but it was good defense there. They were there when he got there. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Got to get the ball down the field. The Ravens are flying around too much to throw it short. Yeah, PJ's not putting that ball on the guy. But you got to give him a chance out there. 4th and 8. Got to punt it.
That was the same problem last week. We saw a competitive team in the first half that could have scored more points last week and this week, and in the second half, just out of rhythm.
Out of rhythm is the strong word. You got to make plays. You got to have a guy that's got to make a play in rhythm.
Here, catch 32-yard line after a 42-yard punt.
You're speaking the truth there, Comet Boy.
It's a different game altogether from the college level to the pro level. In college, you see all these signs that tells you what kind of plays they are, how they look. Where you get a picture of Barney Rubble means that we're running Flintstone and going fast. Who knows what's there?
Let's go, Panthers. Don't fall apart. 13-3 with the second and third team playing out there. 13-3. Not bad, but don't let these guys just run the score up. Spread left pass, Bob right, Pepper Z Puma.
Puma is an out and up. You got a Pepper going across the middle. The Bob is faking the handoff.
Yeah.
And all of that you have to figure out. So when you have all of that stuff, it's really hard to figure out. You got to figure out who can. What do you got right here? Twin right here.
Hey, Booger is a good player. He may not be a coach. He may not have the patience to be a coach. All right, so we got two in the backfield. It's a tight set. It's a handoff off the left side. First down and more. Let's go, defense. I got to keep thinking that I got to keep remembering that this is not the starting defense. Deuce right. That'll be two receivers right. It's always hard to repeat when you do so well the year before. I mean, you get these teams that end up doing well sometimes. And they call them, what do they call them? Not franchises, but you know what I'm saying? When a team comes out, they might have like a 3-year winning streak where they win the championship 3 years, a dynasty. They may, and only a few teams do that. But a lot of teams, most teams, when they have a really good season, they come back the next year and they've lost something. Now maybe the Titans, it might be different for the Titans. Maybe the Titans are hungry because they don't feel like they should have been put out that soon, right? So they could be really, really hungry. The other thing is, other teams could have looked at however they were able to stop your running back there, and then apply it. Let's go out of bounds, incomplete. I don't think it's going to happen, because if they could have done that, they would have done it last year, right? I mean, it was plain as day to see that hand the ball off, and that the guy was one of the best running backs in the league, or if not the best running back in the league. But I just that's my concept. You do really good unless you're going to become a dynasty. It's hard to keep it up. But it could happen. It could happen. Said I could be within 2 games. Yeah. I got you. That's true. We'll see how well those receivers are. How good those receivers are. Panthers, let's go. It's Huntley guy. I'm telling you, man, he's pretty sweet.
Well, the other thing about Huntley is he fits the system. I mean, Lamar Jackson obviously is as good an athlete you're going to find at any level of football, but you can call a similar game with Huntley out there.
You can. It's interesting as Huntley is actually throwing, they're calling him a lot more pass plays than you anticipate from the Baltimore Ravens. They run more on PO game than usual.
Another first down. Yeah, Roy. Like I was saying, like Booga is a great player. He just might not have the personality to be a teacher. Well, not a personality, but the patience to be a teacher.
Unfortunately, Clay hasn't had a lot of practice time, so right now he's getting one of the worst things to do in preseason is to get your opponent in the game.
I started once. It was actually on come on, Panthers, let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see. One missed tackle. Three at that first missed tackle, it looks like this guy tried to tackle him with his eyes closed. Yeah, he whiffed. Supposed to put your head across in front. Yeah, I thought about learning how to play, and this was a good 5 years ago. I remember because I was waiting for my track team to come up. Well, my other track coach was on the field getting the scores, and I was waiting for them to come off the field and get on the bus. And the Ravens go up another touchdown, 20-3 right now. And I tried to put it on my phone or whatever. It was just taking too long. I just said, man, forget it. I just wanted to be I just wanted to do relate to the kids when they're talking about Fortnite and stuff like that, and try hard, the what's the dance. But I was like, no big deal. So I never learned how to play it either. Yeah, so I saw what you said, Rory. Yeah, it will take a while, man, to get like Booga and Machi. Those guys are nice. And I don't. Let's see. I'm a good teacher. Okay, there you go, Rory. Machi said he could teach you some techniques, like the one I don't know what is it called, like the one where you guys jump and then shoot from a long distance. It's called something. The first person I seen do it was Machi. He was really good at it. Yeah. So there you go, Rory. Machi is offering his help. All right, so there are 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Huntley is doing a good job for the Ravens, 22 of 32 for 174 yards. He has one interception, but he's made up for that. Greer actually has not been in for the last 3 series, I think it was. But he's ended up with 11 and 14 for 144 yards. And Darnold played the first series, and he was out of there. T. Williams doing the rushing for the Ravens, 8 carries, 46 yards. Hubbard for Carolina, 9 carries for 24, but he hadn't been in there in a while either. Wide receiver Oliver for the Ravens, 7 receptions for 50 yards. And T. Marshall, 3 receptions for 50. Once again, these guys have not been in the game any in the second half. But I can also say the same thing for a lot of our starting defensive players. Hadn't played in the second half, so.
That's right, Jermaine. We open up this broadcast. Steve Smith calls
right.
the quarterback
right.
of this defense. We talked to Matt Rule yesterday, and he said people are not talking about you enough. As the quarterback of this defense, I saw you just over there talking to the guys who were just in.
Oh, we got a reception.
Guiding the rest of the team during this game.
What I just told those guys, they're running the same play. They're running a power. They're going in King Pro, and then they short motion in the Z receiver.
Yeah.
They're running power every time. I just tell the guys.
Yeah, I keep trying to remember that, Justin. Keep trying to remember that. And how you? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask. Is your last name Tuhei? Am I saying that right? Tohei, Justin Tohei, T-O-U.
That's a good thing. We see one more turnover. We challenge ourselves to get 3 turnovers a game.
I know the real word for the starters came in those joint practices, about 100 reps for all of them.
Yeah, the Titans are handing it to them.
Those 4 joint practices. I heard you on Thursday after the Ravens game talking to your teammates after those 5 interceptions. The Ravens joint practice saying, "Man, I'm hyped right now."
I cannot wait to hear that, Machi. Oh, might be offside. Good defense though. No flag on the play. 4th and 3. Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens second, third team playing their defense playing a little bit better than the Panthers. We're just 3 and out.
Feels good, but at the same time, I'm still humble. I still got a lot to prove, and I always have a chip on my shoulder, and that's just how I am as a person, as a football player. It's always more that I can do.
You have family here. It's nice because it's a game. We got the preseason, but you have the
Panthers punt the ball. The receiver waits to the last second to put up that fair catch.
All right, since I got a little bit of time with you, I want to ask you a few more. Who are the young guys who have been in
7 likes, not bad, guys, not bad. Hello, coach. Line right now. Okay. Oh, this is way behind.
He works hard in practice, and he's just a great addition to the team.
I got big straps. Are those seatbelt straps? Is that what we're?
Seatbelt straps. We like to celebrate, do a little seatbelt celebration.
Welcome to the life of Zanila. Come on, make the tackle, baby. Tackle. Can you please give me the stats on Spencer Brown, number 33 of the Panthers? Got you.
Jermaine Carter, that was a great interview Kristen just did with him. He's got a lot of passion and charisma that I think that is necessary if you're going to be the leader, the quarterback, as you said, of the defense, line everybody up.
That's a huge responsibility. It's interesting to hear Coach Rule talk about.
Oh, another first down. The Panthers defense is just getting ran through right now. But we're still out there competing. Score is 20-3, 7 minutes left in the game. Let's see.
It's just tough sometimes when you have coaches that ride just like your folks. You
All right, Spencer Brown. Spencer Brown has 1 reception for 1 yard. And that's it. 1 reception for 1 yard.
You gotta have Uncle Bobo says that. I believe in you. Coach only is really riding because he believes that you're a fantastic player. He believes that you can get more out of yourself. And then all of a sudden, that mom and dad father figure is no longer just on you.
Here you see the linebacker group that
It doesn't say how it doesn't say how long they played, but yeah, that's a Spencer. Spencer one reception for 1 yard. Is that Zanila or Zanila? Zanila with like an I? Does the Y have an I sound? Or Zanila? Probably Zanila. T-Y.
They're only gonna have maybe 6 guys max. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. You're not gonna have that many guys. So somebody's gonna
Zanela, I got you.
He's playing right now for the next job. He is auditioning for the next team.
Yeah, so Brown only had 1 reception for 1 yard. I'm thinking that was that little hitch they threw out there. But he wasn't out there. He didn't play a whole lot though. A lot of them haven't played a whole lot.
3 linebackers last year on practice squad for the Carolina Panthers, and Clay Johnson happens to be one of those guys last year. And he's playing right now, so they believe that they had the opportunity to develop him last year and give him opportunity to show.
Sanaya. Ooh, nice hit. Middleton.
That's how you get noticed. Pacifier. That's a great hit.
played up on the mountain in Boone.
Welcome, Mom.
Former head coach Scott Satterfield, who's now the head coach of the Louisville Cardinals.
Yeah, a lot of guys didn't play very long. I remember him being out there though. And congratulations for having a son in the NFL. I know they hadn't made this. They hadn't made this the final cuts yet, but all I can tell guys is just play hard, stay out there. At least they made it this far. I played college at North Carolina A&T State University. I'm a little guy, so I never even got a chance to get to that point. So just being able to play in college football was almost a miracle for me. So these guys will make it this far, and it's great. And they still got the practice squad. And I'm not saying he's not going to make it. I'm not saying that. I'm just to tell all guys, everybody, just keep working hard because you never know. Never know what could happen. So they got another preseason game next week. They got one more preseason game before that actual first game starts. And I think I think I don't think they make that final cut until getting close to that first regular season game, if I'm not mistaken. UBA, okay. You know what? Once this game's over, I'm gonna look up some information on them. And you're welcome anytime. I'll definitely gonna be doing this for the rest of the season. So next week I'll be doing it. So I'll know a little bit more about them there. see if I can find some of his film and take a look at him in college. UBA, that's what's up.
Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go.
All right, 2-minute warning. The score is still 20-3. 23 to the Ravens. I got to keep telling myself, just like Justin's been telling me, this is preseason, so there is time for improvement.
Tell your doctor about infections, symptoms, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop, worsen, or if you had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions can occur.
Is that now? I'm not good with pronunciations. Tamika Brown. Yeah, that's I got it. I had to get that right.
I talk on the radio for a living. One thing I don't like talking about here.
Well, it's glad to meet you. Glad to meet you. And glad you stopped by the end is silent. All right. Okay, I got you.
With no pain, no pills, no side effects, and no surgery. You can do it too at wavetechtherapy.com.
Miss Brown, next time you come on, invite some of your female friends, because because a lot of it's usually a bunch of guys on here, and a lot of times there's somebody on here saying where are all the females, and I want everyone to join in on my stream. You know, I started this thing like last year, probably at the midway the football season, NFL season, and you guys go to my channel. You can check out some of my old streams where I was just sitting in the couch talking, because I usually watch football. I stay in the house full of women, and I'm the only one that watches football, and so they always talk junk about me because I'm always talking to the television, and they say I'm crazy, to be talking to the television, but I get sort of passionate when my team's playing. By the way, my team is the Carolina Panthers. I already talked about that, but yeah. So invite whoever you want to stop by. Tommy Futch. Hey, gotta cheer for him. Number 42. All right, so we got one more. Number 42. Tommy, is he 42? Is he defense?
Wouldn't get your coffee though. You would not. I got standards now. Well, I know that Matt Rule is going to want to see some improvement on third down defense. That was the bugaboo last year.
All right, defense. Let's check it out.
The offense didn't get a first down in the second half and had trouble getting off of the field as well on third down throughout the game.
Hold up, you're gonna have to tell me his name because they don't have their numbers on here. Oh, is it Futch? Hang on.
Coach Rule is doing the same thing, implementing the same type of situational football here in Carolina. It's going to take some time, but hey, folks, I just want to tell you, Coach Rule is on these guys and really pushing for perfection.
He is, and you saw some bright spots the last couple of weeks in the scrimmages with the Colts, and then the last few days with the Ravens as well. And some of it carried on to the field in the first half. I know it didn't result.
Sam Franklin.
You saw a couple of turnovers created by this defense tonight.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold got some playing time and a nice completion to Robbie Anderson.
Really, one of the things I want to just watch. I'm really interested.
Sam Franklin. Oh, wow. Okay, Sam. 4 tackles, 4 solos.
Football game for the Carolina Panthers in all 3 phases. If we cannot get that, that's where you get a little bit jittery heading into week 1 against the Jets.
Not bad at all.
We'll come back and show you some highlights.
Sounds like he was doing a lot of flying. He was doing some flying around out there. Okay, I like guys like that. All right, that's what's up. Now is he your relative? Is he one of your pups? Let's go.
I'm presenting the Rainberry Awards for most bestest team. The Mr. Awards lost the yummiest fish sticks.
So guys, we come to the end of another. All right, Comic Boy, come to the end of another preseason game by the Panthers. Again, I have to keep telling myself that we're playing. We're giving everybody a chance to get out there and show their stuff. You shouldn't expect the team to be just completely molded together this quick. I hear you, Tammy, and thanks, for stopping by. Woo! There you go, my baby boy. I tell you, I know how it is to have kids playing any type of sport. You feel that being proud of them, and then to see them on television doing well. That's got to be the best feeling. So yeah, his number one fan. I hear that. So I'm gonna definitely be. I'm gonna go. Where did he play college football? You said. So I'm gonna go check out. I gotta check out Brown, and I'm gonna check out Franklin here right when I get off here. It just get me more in touch with the players that are on my team right now. Well, on the team that I cheer for. Ironically, now my son is obviously not playing, but he is actually at that game. But yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hey, cheerleaders. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Guys, if you did not click that like button before you leave, do me a favor and go click that like button. I appreciate it so very much. You guys know, Panthers fan over here. Carolina everything over here. Panthers fan. Hornets fan. You may even hear me refer to the Panthers until I get this basketball summer league out of my head. You'll probably hear me refer to the Panthers as Temple. Got you. As the Hornets, but it'll get out of my system sooner or later. But good luck to everybody. Good luck to all the moms who have young men out there playing, trying to make this team. Like I said, when you talk to the guys, tell them to keep playing hard, because this right here, I hope they all make it, but this right here is not the end, because these guys have the practice squad. These guys may be, if they get let go, other teams can pick them up. And if they don't get picked up immediately, they need to still work out, because if they've gone this far, they can get a call back. That happens like throughout the whole year. So it's a good time to be a professional football player. So guys, thanks for showing up. Thanks for checking out my channel. And catch me next time. Coach Gary is out. Peace.